Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Yes, it is the match review and the player rating show from yesterday's 2-2 draw against Leeds United away down at Elland Road yesterday. Point of peace it was. Would have loved to have had the all three, but unfortunately both teams shared the points yesterday. So there you are. Anyway, guys, if you do enjoy today's match review and the play rating show, please of course hit the thumbs up. Please of course hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel or if you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It's free to do so, and it does help me the channel grow as well. And of course, hit that bell notification because it will let you know of any other live shows and also any other pre-recorded videos that do get uploaded to the channel as well. And the bell will notify you whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video on the day. So there you go. And if you want to donate, we have super chats available. And if you want to fancy becoming a member for just 99 p a month, just hit that join button to become a member of the channel for just 99 p a month. So we'll just read a comment coming in. I think we are going to get I think he means Champions League, yes. Hi, Pete says, Tony, hope you're well, Tony. I mean, by the title, I've still put it as top four is still within our hands because it is still at the moment. The top four position is in our hands. We beat Brighton on Thursday night when we have got an almighty chance of doing that, and then we go on to Leicester, which we can win as well. So there you are. So, but the game itself, I mean, we had most of the possession in the game yesterday. I really, really thought we did. So, yeah. And Lewis says, yes, I think we are going to get Champions League. So he's just corrected. Philip's in the chat. Hope you're well, Philip. So getting back to the game, we had a lot of possession. We really, really did. I mean, we've got to look at the first goal we conceded. I mean, the defending's atrocious. People have been putting this down to Nick Pope. I'm sorry, but that's not Nick Pope's fault. No one was picking Rodrigo in the box. And no one is tracking Ayling as well for when he got the rebound, which he put in the back of the net. Someone should be doing a lot better than that. And the fell asleep at that point. For me, I think that goes down to Dan Burn for me. Who should be doing a lot better in that to stop that goal from happening. Because now, if you've not seen it, we've been getting caught out a lot coming from play down the widths. That we really, really have been getting caught out a little bit, haven't we? Down those wide areas. It happened against Southampton as well. So it's got to be one of the better referee performances I've seen in the Premier League this season against Newcastle. Do you know what? I thought Simon Hooper wasn't that bad yesterday. I thought he handled the game well, I thought. High PD and all. Hope you well, Coffee. 2 points drop, a top four still in our answers, Philip. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Dan Burn give Ayling the freedom of Elland Road. He certainly did, didn't he? He shouldn't be allowed to do that. Luke Ayling, but I don't highly rate him at all. But look at the space we gave him just to put in that rebound. It was just unbelievable. Oh, I mean, that really annoyed me. It really, really did. So there you are. But and then we could have went 2-0 down after that as well through Joe Lynn giving away a penalty. But Bamford steps up. Penalty wasn't great, was it? And great to see Nick Pope tip that and save it. Then he had to parry it out away again. Just for a corner. But so we could have been 2-0 down at that rate, but we weren't. But then we get a penalty ourselves when Isak was brought down in the box and Callum Wilson steps up to score in the bottom corner. It shows Bamford how to take a penalty of all as well. So there you are. So we got back ourselves in the game, which was great. We did have some other opportunities after that. Not many, I would say. But we needed to get back in the game, and that is exactly what we did. So, there you are. Bamford looked terrified when he stepped up to take the penalty. He did, didn't he? He's not Premier League proven at all. If Leeds are going to stay up, they need shot of him. Leeds were very lucky to have 11 men on the pitch until the 91st minute. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that because I think Junior Firpo should have been set off way before he got a second yellow after tackling Anthony Gordon. And I thought as well, so... But second half, yeah, we then get the penalty. We get another penalty because it's clear handball. It's clear handball. Referee Simon Hooper was told to look at the monitor, and he did, and he got the decision right. And Wilson again down the middle for Robles. Just thought he was going to go there, but no, down the middle he went, and yeah, Newcastle then 2-1 up in the game. You're thinking, right, this is it. We've got it now. Hopefully we'll look for another one, which you thought we could have had when Isak played. Was played through, but he was offside, unfortunately. He then squared it to ASM, who tapped it in the empty net, but unfortunately Isak was offside in the build-up, I'm afraid. So, yeah, he did get a second yellow card. He actually turned it to a straight red. So I wonder if this found it as a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity, which made him get the straight red then. Firpo out for the season as he received a straight red for the professional foul. Fair play to him. Trippier's free kick didn't even beat the wall. No, and even Phillips says Trippier was terrible. It wasn't great, Trippier, yesterday. His set pieces were poor again. And a lot of the times, I noticed the ball seemed to bounce off him a lot of the time as well. So good to see that idiotic Leeds fan get banned and fined. Yeah, I'll be discussing that out there because it's absolutely bang out of order for what he did yesterday. Peter changed my mind on Firpo. They're good to see him, Mason, because you were rating him yesterday, but he's poor. He's just so poor, that Firpo. He's not Premier League quality at all. There's a lot of other Leeds players who want as well. And there you are. So technically, it's both teams. I would say it's a point not good enough for both teams in a way. In a way for us, because we wanted the 3 to make sure we get the top 4 secured. And Leeds, the point's not good enough for them in a way as well, because they're still trying to survive in this Premier League season. Imagine if Everton got something against Man City, which they didn't, because Man City beat them 3-0 for. See, Firpo is shit. Yep. Why is our defence conceded cheap goals out of nothing? You wonder now, because we've been known to be one of the best defences, but we're starting to fall asleep for some reason. I don't know what the issue is. This needs sorting out because we've been caught out down the flanks a few times now, which we've been known to do very well. But I've just noticed it received to start to fall asleep at some of the times as well. So there you are. Willock ran around like a headless chicken. I didn't think Willock was that bad yesterday. I thought he did well to get forward. Maybe his final ball wasn't great at times, but I hope that's not a funny name there, Mason. You're trying to get me with. Never heard of him. It's probably a funny name, Coffee. The Arsenal-Brighton game could have both teams down to 10 men. Oh, I wonder what's been happening in that game already. It was a funny name. You're trying to get us out. I thought, this sounds like a funny name to me. So I thought, nope. So there you are. But yeah, Leeds got the goal there through Kristensen. It's unlucky. It comes off Trippier's head, then into the back of the net. So, and then Leeds got the equaliser, but did try, but nothing just seemed to pay off. I mean, Maxi had an opportunity to play a great ball across the box, but he well overhit it. But he way overhit it, and that's Maxi's ASM's problem, is his end product a lot of the time. It's a funny name, Coffee, that he's trying to get me with. So there you are. Wilson too. Cookie taking penalties. Yep, absolutely. Pickford had a howler today, says Liam Ford. Did he? I've not seen those yet. I've seen fans say we bottled top 4. We haven't yet. It's still in our hands. We're still in third place. Manchester United have drawn level on points, but we've got a better goal difference than them. Still at the moment. And I think we're 4 points ahead of Leeds as well. So, sorry, ahead of Liverpool. Sorry, they don't play till Monday night. So, but we've still got 2 games in a game in hand on Liverpool. So there you are. So top 4's still not over yet, guys. We're still within our hands, though. So there you are. We beat Brighton, then we got the almighty chance now, and we get the job done on against Leicester to secure that as well. So that again, which would be really, really great if we could do that as well. So I've got to say, Bruno, quiet game from him again today. Something's not right with his ankle. You can tell there's something not right with his foot. He's been playing with that ankle injury, which has been the problem. Once this season's over, I think that needs to get looked into. I think he needs to go and do something about that, in my opinion. Because he was quiet yesterday. He did look himself against Arsenal as well. So at least we get 1 extra day rest on Brighton. Yes, we certainly do, says Lou. We do. Still think Bruno has a slight injury. He does. You can tell he does. That's why as soon as this season's finished, he gets that looked into. That's the main thing. So there you are. We're missing Longstaff in the midfield as well, who's been carrying that balance in the midfield. And we've lost that in a way, haven't we? I mean, he's been a big miss as well. Would you take James Ward-Prowse? I would. Yes, I would. Absolutely, I would. Yep, Southampton's relegation was confirmed yesterday. Who had to win against Fulham, and it was a 2-0 win to Fulham, and that resulted in Southampton's Premier League season will now be over. Yeah, we're missing Longstaff. That's bonkers to say. Absolutely. He's been carrying that balance in the midfield, and as soon as he's gone out, we're missing that in a way, aren't we? So there you are. But yeah, hopefully we're at home on Thursday. It all depends how Brighton are going to do against Arsenal today. So it all depends how Brighton are going to be feeling, because they took a walloping off Everton, and it's a tough game for them today away to Arsenal as well. So yeah, I would take Proud. I like his going forward against us when we won 4-1. He's a good player as well. James Ward-Prowse is another one. So he's not another bad player as well. As well. So yeah. But yeah, I really thought we could have the 3 points yesterday, but wasn't to be. We both shared a point each, and that was it. So it's down to the 3 games now. I mean, Brighton, we can win. Leicester, we should be winning that the way they're playing at the moment. Chelsea, it all depends, because they won Bournemouth, but then he only got a 2-2 draw against Nottingham Forest yesterday as well. So I still have him over Fairport, to say the least. I still think the relegation battle could go to the final day of the season. It could do. It certainly could do. Still at the moment, so you are. Of course, remember, we'll do the player ratings during the show as well. So when we get to that, make sure we get yours in. Yeah, you are. But going into stoppage time, this is what we would need to discuss, right? And that was this right here. And that is absolutely disgraceful. That's absolutely disgraceful. Leeds United fan get himself onto the pitch and confront Eddie Howe, even put his hands on Eddie Howe as well, is absolutely disgraceful. And the punishment, and it's only right, he is now banned from attending any more football games for the rest of his life. Right thing to do. People will say it's harsh. I'm sorry, but that's not harsh at all. You shouldn't be going and doing that at all. That is disgraceful. Lifetime ban, and it's his own fault. It's his own fault. He's done what he's done. There you are. And Leeds should be getting called out for this as well. The FA should now be stepping in. I know Tony was mentioning this. The FA should be stepping in on this as well. Because how are the stewards are not seeing like these things happen? How are fans getting onto the pitch is what you wonder as well. So to be honest, Leeds should be getting called out for this as well, because the stewards and the security should be doing their jobs as well and not allowing these things to happen as well. So in the summer, we need 2 pacey fullbacks, 1 or 2 wingers, and a creative midfielder. Absolutely. I was pissed off with the defender yesterday, and I praised Leeds with the action they did after the game. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. The defending was awful from yesterday from us, Harry Lewis. That Leeds fan could have injured Eddie Howe too if he had something with him. He could have. I've seen someone say Eddie Howe can't complain because Saudi Arabia. You can't. Eddie's got a right to say something about this because that's his own safety. Imagine if he got a swing from that bloke. Imagine if that bloke used his fist and absolutely swung at him. Eddie has the right to say that's his own safety, his own welfare, of all things. So I don't know where that person says that Eddie can't complain. Well, Eddie can say something about this. It's not right. Why are the fans getting on the pitch in the first place when they shouldn't be doing that? They should have a stadium ban for 2 games next season. Well, FA definitely need to do more to stop idiots getting on the fretch and threatening people. Absolutely, because the steward should be should be seeing this as well. With nobody allowed in the stadium, they should get fined and they should pay Newcastle for the pisser could have had a knife. Exactly, spot on, Lewis. He could have had anything on him. He could have had anything on him that could have caused some serious injury or harm. If that didn't get noticed. If that didn't get noticed at all. He could have had something in his pockets that could have declared is an offensive weapon. There you are. And what would they be saying now if that was the case, though? I was saying this to me dad. It could be a terrorist with a suicide vest. I would. Maybe not that far, Lewis. But yeah, the bloke could have been carrying anything that would have been declared dangerous on him. So, but he's been banned for life, and it's only right. It's only right. They should not be stepping out on the pitch, putting their hands on someone else. So there you are. Stadium ban is what you've got, and it's your own daft fault. Could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. I could see Leeds staying up under Fat Sam. Well, we'll see. But I don't think the point was good enough. They would have thought the point was good enough for them as well. He must have been off his head, being pissed on the drugs. Yep, he could have well been, couldn't he? He could have well been. But banned from the stadium, and I think they're bringing an assault charge on him as well. So do what you need to do and make sure that man gets the all punishment he really, really thoroughly deserves. So we're definitely missing Sean Longstaff, need him back for the remaining games. You're just hoping that could he be, but we'll see. When he heard he's now been suffering with a bit of a torn ligament. That's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Matt Ritchie's now declared himself missing for the rest of the season, so we won't be seeing him anymore in a black and white shirt as well. I think Leeds would get at least 4 points, draw against West Ham and beat Tottenham. It's a possibility. Big Sam has sometimes had his ways of doing the dirty work and getting survival as well. Leeds have to be made an example of, says Tony. Absolutely, there should be. There should be. They need calling out on this completely. Because things like this shouldn't be allowed to happen. Look who's in the chat, even in PD, Granny and the Hoos. Hey. Why does he not start Anderson? I'm a little pissed off he's not bringing more youths in the squad. You wonder, because I would like to see Anderson given some more opportunities. He could do, but I think Anderson's better on the left-hand side of the wings, not in midfield, in northern centre midfield. The stadium ban, just at least, or the rest of the stadium in the UK's, it'll probably be all the stadiums now. You'll not be allowed to attend home games, and you'll not be allowed to attend any away games now. So that's his opportunity of going to watch football games out the window completely now. That's got up in flames now, isn't it? Like, this is how you're doing, young man. It will be interesting season for Chelsea next year with Pochettino. Yeah, absolutely. I would start Isak and Wilson together against Brighton. Do you know what? I wouldn't as well. I think only one of them should. You could have Maxi on the other side, or you could take Joe Linton and put him in there as well. Because I've said Joe Linton on right side of midfield doesn't work for him. It really, really doesn't. You need to play him left centre midfield or out on the left wing. Right centre midfield doesn't work for him. It does. I thought he wasn't too bad. I thought he did pretty well at times yesterday, but you can tell that that position does not suit him at all. It really, really doesn't. How's Archer? To be honest, I was a fan of against Arsenal. I was at first because they're thinking, oh, we could give Arsenal a well good game here. But yeah, I think you can see now one of them needs to play in the middle now, and then you bring one off, and then you bring them off, and then you bring the other one off. As well, because all it could take is for one of them to get injured in a way, doesn't it? And then you don't have that cover in a way. Or if both got injured, then we will truly be knackered. So bunions are giving me hell, but arches will make me feel better. Good grief. Hey, so yeah. If he said he's knackered, oh God. Good grief, man. But yeah. Yeah, if any Leeds fans are watching, let us know what you think. Do you think the point was good enough for you? If you think it wasn't good enough for you, let me know as always. So, because some decent Leeds fans out there that I've known as well. So let me know what you think. Was that point good enough for you, or was it not? Yeah, but in the chat, up you well, Abby. Start Isak up front to play Murphy and ASM on the wing against Brighton. Or Gordon, maybe it wouldn't be so bad on the right-hand side as well. We need to spend at least 100 to 150 million in the summer. Yeah, we do. Absolutely, we need to. We need to go in for players like Moussa Diarmi, possibly Declan Rice, Ward-Prowse, etc., on a new left-back. Get at Grimaldo. If he's free, why not? We should look at him. I've sent you a pic, says Tony. I'll have to have a look at it, Tony. Yeah, it says I'm half and half at the moment. That's fair enough. Oh, I've just seen the photo now, Tony. Oh, it's the face changed on it. Rafinha, former Leeds player, we should look at. We could do, but I think the one we'll be looking at the most is probably Moussa Diaby. They said a big could be imminent. I'm getting moist thinking, oh, Jesus, Tony, you sending dick pics. Hey, good grief. Shame to see Southampton, but they have just not been good enough this season, apart from James Ward-Prowse. Southampton have been really poor this season. They've been really, really poor, haven't they? It's just not been a season for them, and that's what's happened. The inevitable has unfortunately happened for them. And that's why they are going to be in the Championship. That's why they are in the Championship for next season. So, good times. Did you see the Sunderland game? I see the highlight. That was a good goal from Diallo, it was. That was a crack goal. No, I don't send Phil like that. Send them all. Now I've seen the photo. I think he's it looks like they've edited the Leeds sentence, and it looks like they've edited the Leeds fan's face to something else. Oh my god! So yeah, but yeah. Of course, Leeds, as I mentioned, Leeds were reduced to 10 men as well. Fairpole getting sent off. But I thought it was the second yellow, but it looks like they've now given us a straight red now. So I don't have dirty picks. Yes, unfortunately, they are shit, but Middlesbrough versus Sunderland in the final. Could well be. Could well be. I think it was 0-0 between them and Coventry, wasn't it, the day? Yep. It's the first game. I'll have dirty picks. Hopefully, Leicester could put in a fine performance against Liverpool tomorrow night. I think Liverpool are going to wipe the floor with them. As I said, that Borough v Sunderland, my uncle is not good when he's starting organ failure. It's a matter of when, sorry to hear, man. Faults are with you. Yeah, but hopefully your goal will make a recovery. Hopefully nothing's too serious. Do you want the derby back? Do you know what? I do in a way, because you like the build-up, the atmosphere and things like that. Well, we haven't had that since 2016. So it's been a goddamn while. So totally send me the dirty pics. Get Sunderland back up so they can get pumped more than me next season. I've sent you a picture of the red card confirmation, says Lewis. Oh, well, no problem, Lewis. I'll have to take a look at that myself. That was a straight red. You're right, Lewis. Do you class Middlesbrough as a rival derby? Sort of, because they have classed as the Tees derby, so it is a little bit in a way, but it's not as big as what Sunderland is, no problem. Why did I say Pixel? Oh, God. Everyone's sending pictures to everyone now. Just Tony said there's one before, so waiting for my... Oh, Jesus God almighty. So, yeah, but let us know, guys, what did you make of the game yesterday? What did you make of the results? Things like that. Do you think a point was good enough, or do you think it should have been all three? Repeat made tonight, all fella. Cheddars, hope you well, Andrew. I miss the Northeast Derby, says Philip. Fair play. That pick that Tony sent me needs a wife. Good God. We was poor against Leeds. We weren't the great. Well, where times were we? We weren't great, were we? A lot of the time, I thought so. Does that mean the player who got set up, does he miss the first game of the Premier League season if they stay in the league? Could well do if Leeds have got 2 games left. So you could miss that one, then the one. So you could miss that one again at the beginning of the season as well. But he's asking if the young Mr. Bean's on tonight. Lovely lady, our Louis. Hey, good God almighty. I think we've only beaten Leeds at Elland Road once since their Premier League return. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we did 3-game ban, yeah. Oh. Should be 3 points to Leeds if we did get penalties. We would have lost. Yeah, could have been. Could have been, couldn't it? So wait, you know what it's time for now? So we'll be able to get yours in the live chat. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I'm being busy. Oh, God, mate. So you are. Well, it's player ratings time now. And remember to get yours down in the live chat as well. What would you rate the players from yesterday? There may be some highs, but there may be some low ones as well. So here we go. And remember to, as I mentioned, get yours in as well. Louis must be blocking me. Archer's a lot of fans here. This is coffee. Yep. Well, then, time of the player ratings now. So start off with that man there, Nick Pope. And you know what? He saved that penalty. He saved was cracking, wasn't it? He saved that penalty for me. Because if that went in, we would have lost this game for definite. So, yep. So Pope, I'm going to give an 8 because he saved that penalty for Bamford. So that's why I'm giving Pope the 8. And it's not his fault that Ayling scored. The defense should have been with him, and someone should have kept on Rodrigo. Pope 7, Pope 9, Pope 8, Pope 8, Pope 9. Fair play, fair play. Right then, we'll go into the back four now, and we're going to start off with, of course, Archer 10, Trips 7. Ooh, Trips a 7. Oh, I don't think I will give him a 7. Here it is, Kieran Trippier, and I didn't think that was one of that. I didn't think that was a great game, unfortunately. The set pieces were crap again, and I noticed the ball seemed to bounce off him quite a few times as well. And nah, it wasn't great at all from Kieran Trippier yesterday. There was a lot of shaky moments I thought from him, I've got to say. So I'm gonna say a 5 for Trippier. There was a lot of shakiness from him. I could really tell. There's a lot of 5s coming as well. So 2, maybe not a 2. So you are right then. The centre back. So start off with Mr. Fabian Schär. He wasn't too bad, I thought. Fabian Schär. There were some times he had to clear the ball away, I thought, and I thought he did okay at times. I thought Fabian Schär. So I'm gonna say a 6 for Fabian Schär. I don't think he was that bad yesterday for me. So you are, and there's a lot of 6s coming in there. Andrew just welcoming Mason. Share a 5.5. Well, I don't do 0.5s in the game, unfortunately. So you are. Right then, alongside him, Sven Botman. And again, the same, I thought. I didn't think it was that bad either as well, I thought, Botman. So, yeah, probably the same with Fabian Schär, I would say as well. So I think a 6 for Botman as well. So, yeah, let's go for the 6 for Botman as well. And left back spot, that was Dan Burn. And I'm sorry, but what are you doing for that first goal? Why are you not tracking the man for that first goal for Leeds? That's that. You got to be doing a lot better than that for me. So I think Dan Burn, I'm going to give a 4. I think he's got to do a lot better than that. He's got to be keeping the man a lot better than that. I think that's down to him for that first goal. So people giving 5s and 6s for Botman. Oh, Burn a 7, very generous. Burn a 4, yep, that's what I've given him a 4. Botman a 5 could have done better for the first goal. I think it's down to Dan Burn for me, that one. Dan a 2, wow. Burn a 3. 5 leaving the back post up and yet it gets drawn in too easily, says Paul. Yep, I've given Dan Burn a 4. Right then, the next one, I'm going to go. So we're now going into the 3 to midfield now. And we will start off with, of course, that man there, Bruno. And he was very quiet again yesterday. Something is just not right with his funk at the moment. You can really, really tell about this. He needs to get that sorted for next season, after the season. That needs sorting out because surely that's got to be causing him some discomfort, you could say. I mean, I thought his passing was fine yesterday, so I'm not going to fault him for that. But there was the times he was just not in the game a lot of the time. That was the thing. So I'm going to say a 5 for Bruno. He's tired, says Yaba. 4, some 6s, 3s, 6, 5. 5, and nearly every pass was overhit. He's holding on the ball for too long, as always. Yeah. Sometimes his passing was fine. Sometimes it was. At times it was over the top. But he just never seemed to push forward a lot for me, Bruno. That was the downfall as well. So a 5 for Bruno. Next one I'll go with is Joe Willock. And again, I thought at times he did very, very well. Maybe his head ball wasn't there at times, but in terms of his skill on the ball, I couldn't really fault it. I thought it was okay, I thought, to be honest. So, from Joe Willock yesterday. So, I'm going to say a 6 for Willock. Because I thought there was at times he did well going forward with the ball. Just the end bit let him down at times, I thought. So, Willock a 6, Willock a 5. 6 didn't do anything wrong, make good runs. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that as well. Willock a 5 as well, says Lewis. Right, and the last one in midfield was a big J7. And again, I thought the same as Willock, I would say. Did very well at times with the ball. He gave away the silly penalty. But you know what? I thought his skill on the ball was fine. His passing was fine. He had that chance, which he did blaze over, though. The right centre midfield does not work for him. We need him back out on the left wing or back on the left centre midfield role. That position doesn't suit it for me as well. So, do you know what? I think I'm going to say a 5 for Joe Linton. I was thinking a 6, but he did. I was thinking that penalty I said as well. I think that's what I'm going to give it down to because of the penalty he gave away. So, Willock an 8, okay. 5. Joe Linton, 4 because the penalty, 8 and a 5. 5 because he gave away a silly penalty, which we could have conceded from, which they could have scored from. Lucky it was saved. So, so I was thinking no 4. Okay, fair play. I thought it was one of Joe Linton's not so good games. He's better on the left. We need to put him back out on the left flanks, on the left side. The penalty, yeah. Okay, right to the attacking 3 now. So we will start off with Miggy, because he started yesterday. It was Miggy who started yesterday. He tried. Final ball was a little bit odd. Some of his pass was okay. Some of the runs he made was okay as well. So, yeah. I'm going to say a 5 for Miggy. He hasn't got a right foot. That's the problem. That's the thing. So, a 5 for Miggy, I would say. So, some people go for 5s as well. Ones go for a 7, okay. 5 as well. So, yeah, 5 for Miggy. Again, yeah, just nothing seemed to pay off, did it? Every pass he keeps using his left foot, he does, doesn't he? So, yeah. Right there on the left-hand side, and that was Alexander Isak. He tried, he made the runs. He won the penalties there for us as well. I thought his skill on the balls at times. He gave the ball away a couple of times, I thought. But he did well to win us the penalties. The fact he spotted the handball from him, which was brilliant as well from Isak. So there you go. So I'm going to give Isak a 7 because I thought his skill on the ball was fine. And he did well to spot that penalty. So I'm going to say 7 for Isak. Isak an 8. 6, 7. 7s, we've got 8s coming in as well for Isak. So 7th in there. And up front in the middle is going to be Callum Wilson. And the penalties he scored were really, really good. He scored the 2 penalties. That takes his total up to 17 goals this season for us now, which is brilliant. So there you are. What to give him? Do I rate him higher than Nick Pope? But the penalties he scored were really, really brilliant, wasn't he? Particularly the second one where he just went straight down the middle. So I've decided, yeah, I'm going to go with a 9 for Callum Wilson. Down the middle with, but for the second penalty, just kept it calm as you like. No confident he was going to put that in like exactly what he did. Wilson a 9, Wilson a 9, Wilson an 8. Callum at 10, 9, the pressure on him with that second penalty of the keeper's tactics. Yes, absolutely. To be honest, I think that Robble should have probably was lucky to be on the pitch in a way as well. So So there you go. Right then, now since we've done all the start 11 now, we will get into the substitutions now. So the first substitution, well, we only made 3 yesterday, so we made 2 at the same time. So the first one I'm going to go with is ASM. There was a time he made some good runs, I thought, ASM, but there was that time he overhit that ball. And I'm thinking, if he got that right, someone could have maybe come on the end of it. So I'm going to say a 5 for ASM, and that was because that pass, one of them passes he hit, he overran it. He went. So I'm going to say a 5 for ASM. So a lot of 5s coming in. ASM a 5, 5, 5. Someone's going for a 7 for him. Okay. Right, then the next substitution was Anthony Gordon, and I thought he did pretty well when he come on. He did well. He was brought down by Fable, which resulted in him getting sent off. You could tell the right spot hand of midfield is better for Anthony Gordon than the left. You can really, really tell. So there you are. So I'm going to give Anthony Gordon a 6. Because I thought he did pretty well down that side. And that position suits on the right suits more than him, I would say. So he obviously scored and then he scored again, but offside, obviously. Absolutely. All Paul says it in. Hope you're well, Paul. 1 a 5, a 7, 7, 6, and a 6. I've said a 6 for Anthony Gordon. So there you are. The last substitution was Elliot Anderson, but he didn't come on with a lot of time remaining. So not a lot of time, so I'll just go down the middle, go with a standard 5 for Elliot Anderson because he came on with not so little time coming on the pitch, so that's why I'm going to just go down the middle, go with a box standard 5. Some people going NA, so yeah, here you are. Right then, so that's all the players that we've done, so just a few things, we've just got to rate more now, so we're going for a 6 and a 5 for Anderson as well. So the first one I'm going to go next is the referee, Simon Hooper. And do you know what? He's not highly rated, Simon Hooper, but I thought he did pretty well yesterday. He controlled the game, I thought. He got the decisions right, particularly the penalty ones. I think Joe Linton was silly enough to bring their player down, which gave them the penalty. And the penalties, he got them for, particularly the one for Isak, he got that one right as well. And he was told to go to the VAR screen to check our penalty when they handballed it for our second one, and he then immediately pointed to the spot. So I'm going to say give Simon Hooper. I'm going to give a 7 for Simon Hooper because I thought he did well. I didn't think he really put a foot wrong a lot of the time. I thought Simon Hooper, so I'm going to say a 7 for Simon Hooper. People are going to rate Jason Tyndall now. Mad Dog 10 out of 10. Jason Tyndall. 6, 4, referee an 8. An 8, the referee 5 and an 8. So I've given him a 7. So there you are. Right then, the next one I'll rate. And that's our fan base. And they get a standard 10, obviously. You know what we're like away from home. We always sing our hearts out. We never, ever stop, do we? We keep going. And that is what we do. And that is what our fan base is all about. And this is what our fan base will continue to be like until the day we die. So that is what we are about. So that's why the fans get a 10 as always. Free 10 because we're giving the referee a 10 for Lewis. 10, fans a 10. I thought he was a little too lenient with some of them Leeds tackles. Like there was a little bit, some of them I thought at a 10 as well, fans. But yeah, obviously 10 was given 11 out of 10 for the fans. Okay, so David Knight needed Tyndall to stone cold stun that muppet that got in front of Eddie Howe. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right, the last one we just need to rate now. And that is, of course, our manager, Eddie Howe. I mean, he went with the lineup that we most expected. He wanted to still try play Callum and Isak together. I thought I think he brought Miggy in to try and use pace against that Leeds side, which they can struggle with at times. So, yeah, I think we need to rotate. We need to maybe look at just playing either Isak or Wilson, just one of them in the start for Brighton. So There you are. In terms of Eddie Howe's rating, I'm going to give Eddie Howe a 7. So, there you are. Oh, Saka dying of an all over the place again, says Paul. That's no surprise there. 6 for Eddie Howe. Eddie a 7. Eddie a 10, just with Eddie to try to push him. 6. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So it looks like that's all the players that we rated. I'm off now, Peter. Take care. No problem. Cheers for tuning in, Philip. He kept us cool. Absolutely. Eddie Howe kept us cool. Because if Eddie Howe could have reacted badly and he could have probably got done, charged for it. It's kind of worrying how different this team plays without Longstaff. It is weighing a bit, isn't it? Peter's watch along at channel 10 out of 10. Cheers so much, Coffee. I know you're a big fan of the channel, which is massively appreciated. As always, so. Yeah. Oh, just God grief, man. Oh, just stamina. People just laughing at the comment as well. That's coming in as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, we'll wrap up in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. But, yeah, again, let me know as always. Can only see Lewis's comments when PD displayed a while ago. I don't know what's happened then. Jesus Christ, oh. Have you been doing something, Lewis? It's like Robert, I cannot see his comments when he comments them, and I've checked, I haven't blocked him off the channel, so I don't know what is going on there, like. I thought he was not. Hell no, I've been watching football all day, says Lewis. Yeah, the games today. It looks like Brentford beat West Ham 2-0. And Man City winning 3-0 at Everton. And the Arsenal and Brighton game. That's 0 apiece. Apparently, Trossard's come close to scoring against his former club. Apparently, he's come on for Martinelli, so Martinelli may have gone off with an injury, I wonder. I went to bed at 1 o'clock this morning because I've been watching Eurovision last night. You in Eurovision, Lewis? What you like? I like yes, no. I know everyone in the chat says retro. Here won Eurovision. Why do we talking about Eurovision for some reason? So yeah, but again, let me know as always, guys. What did you make of this game yesterday? So you are. Of course, when we wrap up the show, show you what I've got next coming on the channel. How many points do you think we can get from the remaining 3 games, PD? It's a tough one, isn't it? I could see around about 7 to 9 points. I can't see why not. We beat Brighton. Their top 4's in our favour. All we got to do is just beat Leicester, who are just really poor this season. A bit slow, 6. Oh, some ratings are still coming in. I wonder if some people are a bit behind on the stream. Oh, I think unless they're saying how many points we can get. When our next 2 games, Brighton are dropping off. Yeah, the opposition, but they hardly do anything recently. Well, they got trounced by Everton, didn't they? And that must have been horrendous for them. 6 points, I think we'll get. If Poch set for Chelsea, do you think he will advise the current Chelsea team before he joins? Possibly. I think they need to sort something out within that Chelsea side. Because Poch has got a big job on his hands. He'll have a big job on his hands. He really, really will do. Half time for the Arsenal game, so it looks like it's still 0 apiece in that game. And I have a show, PD. Yes, absolutely, Jay. Check out Jay's channel, Retro NUFC, as you can see there. Jay's come back on the YouTube scene, so feel free to drop him a subscriber if you would like to do so. Paul says they play around the black to draw players in and then play it out. Arsenal on falling for it, so it's not working, and they have no plan B. So Brighton are really up against it at the moment, but I think possibly 0-0 half-time has got them. We'll be happy with that for the time being, but it's all what happens in the second half, I suppose. Thank you, PD. No problem, Jay, at all. Anytime at all. It looks like Arsenal have come the closest in the game so far. But, yeah. And I think you PD, no problem anytime at all, Jay. Of course, please do remember to subscribe to this channel if you're new and join in as well. So I missed coming to 2 game now ahead. What happened when you try to get your season ticket renewed and it wouldn't work? So, yeah. But, yeah, the game's done. We focus on Brighton. We're at home. We win that. Top 4's well and truly, it's really going to come. You could really see it happening. And then all you got to do is just beat Leicester. And it all depends how they are going to be, because they've got an awful game against Liverpool, which is not going to be easy for them at all. It really, really isn't. So, you know, when are the next shows? I'll let you know. Coffee, as always. Hit the like button. Oh, God almighty, man. Your stuff was just horrendous on Friday night. It really, really was. God almighty. Next game is on Friday, but Thursday's the next game, and then Leicester's on the Monday. Unless it's another football game on the Friday. So Thursday, yep. That is Brighton. Yes, it's our game in hand against them. So there you are. Thursday and Monday, yep. Brighton and Leicester are the next upcoming games. Oh, Archer's in the chat now. Don't start with this. Archer should have a bit of respect. When this is the last home game of the season, it is. I'll try to control myself more, PD, but when you have a hunk like Archer on your screen, it's tough. Oh, wow. Jesus wept, man. Jesus wept. So, yeah. We're going to start to draw the show in just a few moments now as well. So, yeah, been a really good show, and we've talked a lot of things on about the game yesterday. So, there you are. And it's not past the watershed yet. My Archie Pops. Oh, God almighty. So, there you are. Well, then we're going to start now to draw the show now to an end. So, again, Rachel, thank you to those who've tuned in. What we got coming up next on the channel, I think the Brighton preview is going to be on the Tuesday. And I think I'll be doing the Premier League review show on the Tuesday as well. So that'll be a 8:15. The preview, I'll let you know what time that is. But that's what we got coming up so far for next week in terms of live shows. Possibly my shows, PD's Football Live show will possibly be on the Friday as well. So you will take care of yourself, PD. No problem, Jay. I will certainly do that as well. So there you are. So that's what so far we've got coming up in terms of live shows and all of that. So there you are. Right then, again, guys, if you have enjoyed, of course, tonight's show, please, of course, remember to hit the thumbs up if you have really enjoyed, because it does bring up those channels on the search results by hitting those like buttons. You enjoying the content? Absolutely. And of course, please hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel or if you're not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so, and it does help me the channel grow as well. And again, it's not just me that helps me the channel grow by putting out what I put out week in, week out, but you guys subscribing to the channel, sharing it around, and just enjoying what I put out week in, week out for you guys to enjoy. So there you are. Again, massive thank you. So again, if you're new or have not yet subscribed but enjoyed the content on this channel, please smash that subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate that as well. And of course, hit the bell notification because it will let you know, or any other live shows or any other pre-recorded videos that do get uploaded to the channel as well. And of course, hit the bell will notify you whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video on the day. And of course, you can still donate to the channel if you would like to do so. And again, feel free to become a member for just 99p a month. Once we get enough members on this channel, we will look into things like prize draws, etc. So if you want to be in the chance of being part of that, just click the join button to become a member of this channel for just only 99p a month. So there you are. Well, then we'll let it run through these last few comments. Oh, he's in for. See you later. Bye, PD, and all have a great Sunday. The imposter's back. Hands off his mind. Have a good one. Archer need to fan page or something. God almighty. Jesus Christ, coffee. There's only one woman for my Archer coffee. Oh, God. Oh, what a starting on this channel. Good grief. Oh, wow. Just crazy. Just absolute craziness it is, isn't it? So, you are. So, hey, so there you are. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And, yeah. And I will catch you again very soon. So, there you are. Enjoy what you're doing, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I shall see you later. And Lewis says, enjoy the rest of your evening. You as well, Lewis, whatever you are doing as well. So, yeah. So, there you are. So, yes, guys. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. See you later, guys. Take care all.